Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Fancy title lang yun, pero I'm just really a sister serving in Lingkod, serving in this group. So, thank you, Ken, for your introduction. So, may I just see the hands, raise of hand of those who are the participants talaga, CLS. Yung participants. So, madami din, no? So I would like to thank you for coming back dito sa Lingkod House to spend your afternoon or Sunday afternoon. I know na pwede nyo na sana itong ginamit for resting or for preparing for work bukas. Pero you are, I think, it's not an accident that you are here. Yes. You wanted to figure out how to really travel light. Tapos nakakatuwa yung travel light with nothing but a carry-on bag. So, na-track ba kayo dyan sa, sa tagline na yan? So anyway, I'm here to continue the first talk, yung series na ito, to add on or to build up to the previous talk. Okay? So para din makita natin ultimately kung ano yung message na pinakalating ng program na ito. So, yung CLS should be seen as a whole. Okay? Hindi lang siya yung mga isolated na mga talks, pero you make the most out of this. Okay? Tingnan ninyo, may mga outlines ba na binibigay sa ating participants? Ayan. So, pagkatapos, no? So, may mga, may mga verses doon that are recommended for you to check every day. Basahin nyo kung meron kayong Bibles, and then it would help you to understand more kung ano yung mga pinag-uusapan natin every Sunday. Okay ba yun? Okay.
Yes.
So, my talk this afternoon is about the driver doon sa travel. Okay? And he is no less than Jesus Christ. Sabi ni Ken, I will introduce you daw to the driver, to Jesus Christ. But I think, na-introduce naman kayo yan, di ba? In the basic tawag dito? Christian living, meron tayong Christian living sa school dati. Tapos may nagka-catechesis din sa atin, di ba? So, alam natin kung sino si Jesus Christ. But, minsan, alam lang natin siya because of the inputs from our teacher. Okay? O yung mga hinuhumili ni Father pag Sunday. Okay? So, minsan, wala pa tayo dun sa mas malalim na pagkakilala sa Kanya. Okay? So, this afternoon, we'll get to spend some time, okay, to know more about Him. Itong talk na ito, yung knowing Jesus Christ pala is a lifelong task. Hindi yan matatapos sa 1 hour na talk ko. Okay? So, kumbaga, this is just 1%, okay, of Jesus Christ. Pero look at this talk, brothers and sisters, as a spoon. Spoon na mag-stir doon sa, or anong Tagalog ng stir? Halo. So, isipin ninyo na naglagay kayo ng mga lahok sa paggawa ng kape. Kasi isang baso. So, lagay nyo siya ng powdered milk, merong coffee powder, tapos lagay ng asukal, tapos lagay nyo ng tubig. Okay? So, itong talk na ito, this is, so, kumbaga, yung ingredients pala muna na yun, those are the basic elements na alam niyo na about Jesus Christ from your early catechesis class. Okay? So, yun yung mga stored knowledge niyo about Him. Tapos itong spoon na ito, itong talk na ito, this is the one which will stir your knowledge of Him. Yung prior knowledge niyo of Him. So that He really would be a part of you, and you will truly know Him in a deeper way. Okay? So yun yung isang approach of appreciating this talk, and also of seeing its place sa buong CLS in general. Sisimulan ko yung talk by telling you a story of a man, okay? A man who is who lived 2,000 plus years ago. Okay. So this man, he was young, he was a carpenter, he led a simple life, Tapos when he was 30 years old, ordinary lang siya before 30, pero 30 years old siya, he started what is called his public ministry. So doon lang sa malapit sa lugar nila, sa kanyang native place. Okay? He taught, nagturo siya, tinuruan niya yung mga tao na gustong makinig. He also healed the sick. He performed miracles. He gave life to those who are already dead. Okay. So yan yung kanyang public ministry. 3 years niyang ginawa yun. And he was 33 years old. Magtataka kayo, sino kayo nagbibigay ng mga numero na to? Yung mga Bible scholars, sila yung nag-compute niyan kung ano yung age nitong man na dinedescribe ko. Okay. When he was 33 years old, he died. Okay? Because the Romans, okay, dahil sa pambubuyo sa mga Romans, thought that he was a person that was inciting rebellion doon sa lugar. Okay, so parang nagkukos siya ng kaguluhan. And so he was unjustly tortured, he was crucified, and then he died. So very short life nung isang taong ito, okay, this man. But this man, kahit 33 years old lang siya nabuhay sa mundo, he did not fade into obscurity. Hindi siya nalimutan ng mga tao. In fact, sabi nga, hanggang ngayon, may marami pa rin naniniwala sa kanya, marami siyang followers. There are even institutions na present and existing ngayon which honor him. Okay? Example of that would be the Catholic Church. Okay? And he did not write any book, but there were so many books written about him. Okay? Most notably, yung isang best-selling book na for centuries talaga, number 1 book siya. Okay, number 1 sa bestseller list, that is the Holy Bible. Okay? It contains his teachings and his life. And then, he was so influential na yung kalendaryo natin is based din sa kanyang pagkabuhay. Okay? So, hati yung time sa before BC, and then AD. Okay? So, before Christ, and then after his death. Okay? Or Anno Domini, di ba? And then, we also have countless followers. So many people now call themselves as adherents of this person. I am referring to no other than Jesus Christ. Okay? So Jesus Christ. Familiar kayo sa chorus kay Jesus. So i-describe ko, parang tao siya, di ba? 33 years, he walked on earth, he was part of the human history. Okay? Pero ito, this is an important note, brothers and sisters. Mas maintindihan niyo ito mamaya as I proceed with the talk. He is not just confined in his mortal years, yung kanyang years as man sa mundo. Okay? Ang pinapakilala niya is himself as man and also himself as God. Okay? So mas maintindihan niyo yun mamaya. Okay? Kakaiba, di ba? So this is a man who claims also to be God. This Jesus Christ. Next slide, no? So, before the existence, before si Jesus Christ, before Jesus entered the human history, okay? Before siya na-conceive at pinanganak ni Virgin Mary, the Jews then, yung mga karais niya, yung kaulit niya, yung mga Jews dati, naghihintay sila sa tinatawag na Messiah. Because the world then was something very difficult for them to live in. Okay? So there are prophets who foretell or prophesy the coming of a Savior. Okay? So yung mga tao, nag-imagine sila na siguro yung Messiah na ito, someone na nakasakay sa kabayo, or someone escorted by angels, someone na may costume. Diba? Pag sinabi sa inyo may hero na darating, ano may isip nyo? Si Batman, kunyari, Batman or Superman, naka-costume, di ba? And then, very, pagdating na talagang may effect, may impact. Okay? So, people were expecting something like that. A savior na ka-uniform or naka-costume. Diba, parang tayo, kunyari, may rambulan. Tapos, naghintay tayo ng hero, which is the policeman, na darating yung police, nakapostura siya, and we're impressed with that. Okay, ganun din yung unang panahon. So it is also their mentality. They're waiting for a personality like that. And then came Jesus, diba? From 30 years na low-key yung kanyang buhay, karpintero siya, bigla siyang sumulpot. And then, maintindihan niyo rin yung mga tao dati, brothers and sisters. Kasi nagulat sila na, sino itong taong ito na mula sa wala, pumunta siya, nagpakilala siya as the Messiah, as the one who is bearing the good news for us, who is the promised one. So yan kasi yung claims ni Jesus about himself. So nagulat yung mga tao. Kaya ang tingin nila kay Jesus ay, yung isa dyan sa mga impressions, para siyang lunatic, okay? Ilusionado, di ba? Sabi nila, saan naman ang galing ito? Hindi nga siya nakapag-aaral, wala siyang hindi nila alam yung kanyang educational background, but here he is. So the people then were naturally skeptical and doubtful. Kung sino ba ang may nasa matinong isip natatanggapin yung sinasabi ng taong ito na napakasimple niya. Okay. And they also thought Jesus as someone weak. Tingin ng mga tao dati is Jesus Christ is cowardly. Okay? Pag meron ng nagkakagulo na yung crowd, aalis na lang si Jesus. Or kung gusto na siyang batuhin ng mga Pharisees or ng mga scribes ng panahon, bigla siyang mawawala doon sa crowd. So akala nila nagtatago siya or nag-escape siya. Okay? So people then think this like this. He is fearful, he is weak. And then the third impression of the people then about Jesus is that he is not sure of his personality. Siguro we will also have that impression kapag sabihan tayo na ako ay tao pero ako ay Diyos din. Diba? Kakalito. So confusing. Ano ka ba? Isa ka lang dapat. Tao ka lang o Diyos ka lang. So they are also, they think that Jesus doesn't really know kung ano yung kanyang identity. Okay pa? Okay, then the fourth is an impression of the people is that he wanted to change. Parang gusto niyang maging lideran sa kanilang lugar. He want to change the structure of the society then. Okay? Kaya niya kinakalaban yung mga scriba, kaya niya kinakalaban yung mga Pharisees. So these are the impressions of the people there. Kung tatanungin ko kayo ngayon, brothers and sisters, are these also your misconceptions? Ito rin ba yung ating impressions kay Jesus? Kunyari, gagamitin lang natin yung isip natin, natin gagamitin yung ating experiences or yung ating emotions. Di ba kahit papano, medyo ganito yung ating impression sa Kanya. Kung magiging honest lang tayo sa sarili natin. Because, ito nga, especially yung pagiging weak and weak, pinakita nga natin sa mga istorya na kahit dinuduraan na siya ng mga sundalo, okay, hindi siya magbuhat ng kamay. Para siyang isang api-apihan sa isang nobela. Di ba? Yun yung tingin natin sa kanya. So, we have the impression of that. We have the impression of Jesus Christ like that because of what we read in the Bible. Pero, yun ay ang ating shallow perceptions lang. Kasi hindi natin binabasa, hindi natin alam kung ano talaga yung pagkatao ni Jesus, yung ating driver. Okay. So, the next slides will show you that bawat isa doon sa nakasulat kanina are misconceptions. Okay, first is, si Jesus ba ay isang lunatic or siya ba ay ilusyonado na parang loko-loko na walang sumusunod sa kanya? Okay? This story will prove otherwise. Okay, pinapakita nitong story na kung saan tinawag ni Jesus yung magkapatid na Pedro at si Peter and Andrew. Diba? Tinawag niya to follow him. Come and I will make you fishers of men. So ang ginawa ng dalawa, iniwala nila yung kanilang nets and they followed him. Okay? So tingin nyo, ito na si Peter, they are also sane men, they are hardworking people, very simple. Pero, sumama sila kay Jesus. Merong charisma si Jesus. Diba? Kung loko-loko yan or ilusyonado, then mapapansin agad nila. Okay? But the Lord has this innate power in him that would attract people or would draw people to him. Okay. So, next slide. Okay. Ito naman. Alam niyo kung ano yan? This is Jesus before the religious authorities that time, sa kanyang passion and death. So, dito, pinapabulaanan ng scene na ito sa buhay ni Jesus, yung sinasabing si Jesus daw ay matapakutin or cowardly. Okay? So, dito, tinatanong siya ni Pilato, kasi si Pilato, he has the power to release Jesus or to set him free para hindi siya mamatay by asking Jesus some questions. Na gusto sana ni Pilato, mag-strategize si Jesus kasi sinabi-sabi ni Pilato na, are you the king of the Jews? Ganyan, are you the king that you are claiming to be? So, ang in-expect sana ni Pilato na sasabihin ni Jesus ay medyo magpapaligoy-ligoy siya para maka-escape siya doon sa hatol na kamatayan. Kasi pag sinabi niya yes, okay, magagalit sa kanya yung mga tao, all the more na may justification sila na patayin si Jesus. Pero anong ginawa niya? He said the truth. Okay? Sinabi niya kung sino siya. Walang labis, walang kulang. If that is not courage, I don't know what that is. Even in the face of death, pinanindigan niya kung ano yung mga claims niya, kung ano yung sinasabi niya tungkol sa kanya. So si Jesus ba ay cowardly? No, he is not. Okay. And then the next is, sinasabi na Jesus is someone with a poor mind. Okay? And Jesus is someone who is not sure of his identity. On the contrary, sure siya sa kanyang identity. Malit pa lang siya, 12 years old pa lang siya, he already is speaking with the experts of the law, okay, or the experts of the scriptures during that time. Ito yung losing and finding, alala niyo yung story na yun. Diba yung nahiwalay siya sa kanyang parents, tapos nandun pala siya sa templo na nakikipag-discuss dito sa mga scribes na ito. Okay? Sa mga Bible scholars, sa mga scripture scholars na yan. So, at tinanong siya ni Mama Mary kung bakit niya ginawa yun, and sinabi niya na, don't you know that I should be in the house of my father? Eh, alam niya na siya ay anak ng Diyos, and ito yung kanyang vision. Okay? And then the next is, sabi dito, he is an unsuccessful political or social leader. Okay? But actually, kung titingnan niyo yung kanyang mga naging miracles like this one, this is when he commanded yung wind, tapos yung wave to stop, to sumunod sa kanya. Okay? So kahit yung nature sumusunod sa kanya. Okay? This is even better than being a social or political leader. Okay? So, therefore, brothers and sisters, ang true character niya is Jesus Christ is a man people gladly followed. Okay? So, yung story ni Peter yun, and then Andrew. He is courageous. Yun yung, when he was faced with death, tapos nanindigan siya sa kanyang mga sinasabi. He is strong in mind. He knows his identity. And he is also a man of extraordinary authority. Okay? So, napabulaanan yung mga misconceptions na yun. Ngayon, you might not be convinced of my list, of this list, okay? But if you really try to pick up the Bible, to pick up scriptures, magbasa-basa kayo, brothers and sisters, nakikita niyo yung mga story ng yan. Ngayong taong ito, this is really different from what is depicted by other people or portrayed by other people or yung mga bali-balita na narinig nyo about him. Okay ba yun? So, that is, these are the things that will tell us that those are misconceptions. The first characteristics that I mentioned. So kung hindi yun si Jesus, sino ba talaga siya? What did he say about himself? Para makilala natin si Jesus, kailangan basahin natin o alamin natin kung ano yung sinasabi niya tungkol sa kanyang sarili. Siya mismo ang nagpakilala sa kanyang sarili. Okay pa kayo? Okay, so nakakasunod ba? Okay. Dalawa lang naman. He revealed two things about himself. Okay? So the first is that he is the Messiah sent by God. Okay? Ako yung sinasabi na word with the letter W. The word that is promised to you by God during the times of the Old Testament. Okay? yung sugo ng Diyos, okay, na pinadala sa inyo. I am the Messiah, I am the Christ. Okay? Siya mismo ang nagsabi niyan. Okay, next slide. Okay? So saan part ng Bible ito? This is the story of this woman, okay? And then, woman by the well, and then Jesus. Isang araw kasi, Jesus was traveling to the countryside, and then nauhaw siya, okay? Nauhaw si Jesus, and then, naupo siya doon beside sa isang tabi ng balon. Tapos may dumating na babae, which is not a Jew, okay? Or hindi kauri ni Jesus. And during that time, yung mga babae hindi nakikipag-usap sa lalaki. But Jesus engaged her into a conversation. So, nag-usap sila doon. And then, sa kanilang pag-uusap, sinabi nitong babae na, I know that the Messiah is coming. Hindi man siya Jew, okay? She is a believer na merong sugo ang Diyos ipapadala sa tao. So, yun yung sinabi niya. I know that a Messiah is coming. And then, Jesus revealed Himself to her. Hindi siya nagtago ng kanyang identity. With this I who speak to you am He. Ako yung Messiah ninyo. Diba? Napaka-bold ng claim ni Jesus. Kung kunyari, si Marby ay sasabihan si Julius na ako ang Messiah. Diba? Kunyari, nagyuta lang sila dito sa CLS. Tapos sasabihin ni Marby, I am the Messiah. Sasabihin ni Julius, grabe naman ito, parang makakidlatan to or something. Diba? So, very heavy yung claim na yun. Okay? But Jesus, straightforwardly told the woman, I am the Messiah. Walang paligoy-ligoy. Walang pag-sugarcoat. Okay? She told her that He is the Messiah. May mga nangyari pa dito sa kwentong ito. This conversation led the conversion of the woman. So nagkaroon siya ng change of heart after this conversation. Kasi nakita niya nga na si Jesus talaga ay nakumbinsi siya sa mga sinabi ni Jesus tungkol sa kanyang sarili. The next slide, June. Okay, so isang story yun na sinabi ni Jesus mismo na siya ang Messiah. Ito naman, sa story naman dito, it's also a gospel story. Tinanong siya ng mga high priests. Ito din, during din ito sa time na malapit na siyang mamatay. Okay? So, are you the Christ? At sinabing Christ? Okay? Messiah? The Son of the Blessed One? So, tinanong siya, diretsyahan na ng ganyan kasi impatient na nga sila kay Jesus. Okay? Ang sabi ni Jesus ay, I am. 2 words lang. Okay? Pero, diretsyang sagot. Okay? Parang as clear as the day. Okay? Sinabi niya, I am the Messiah. So, ito'y pagpapakilala ni Kristo sa kanyang sarili. All of these are in the scriptures. You might want to look at yung mga verses na yan kasi baka sabihin niyo binago-bago natin yung nakasulat siya. Pero tingnan niyo yan, those are the exact words of Jesus Christ. So, He is the Messiah. Yung second is, ito medyo mabigat ito, brothers and sisters. He is God. At hindi ko rin yan sinabi, hindi rin yan sinabi ni Lawrence or ni Arlene or ni Ken, but si Jesus din mismo nagsabi that He is God. In what ways? Okay? Tingnan natin, dapat may pruweba ka kasi kung magsasabi ka na ako si God, o may pruweba ka. Okay? So sa buhay niya, nakita natin yung pruweba niya. He is God because sinabi niya mismo that He possesses all authority in heaven and earth. Big words, diba? Authority in heaven and earth. Okay, He has that authority. Sinabi niya, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Si Jesus mismo ang nagsabi niya. At sino ba yung matakwalify lang sa, sino ba ang may authority sa heaven and earth on this God? So yung implication nito is that He is God. Okay, the next is, Jesus is God because He forgives sin. This is only a role that God has. Ang kaya na magpatawad ng kasalanan ay si God. Okay? So, He said to the paralytic, ano itong istorya nito? Okay, ito yung may, mag-uso sa isang bahay. Okay, was healing the sick. Tapos may 4 na magkakaibigan. may dala-dala silang kaibigan nila na nasa mat. Hindi sila makapasok doon kasi siksikan. So ang ginawa nila, nagbutas sila sa bubong, tapos binabat nila yung man. Ayan. Tapos, imbes na pagalingin ng ni Jesus agad, may sinabi, binitiwan pa siyang salita, "Sons, your sins are forgiven." So, iskandalo na naman yung mga Pharisees, bakit ito nagpapatawad ng kanyang ng kasalanan? Only God can do that. Okay? But those were the words of the Lord. Okay? And the next is, He gives life as God does. Meron siyang binuhay. Okay? So, sinong alam yung pinaka-popular na character sa Bible na nabuhay because of Jesus Christ? Si Lazarus, di ba? Yung tinawag niya kang the cave. Itong story naman na ito yung anak ng isang official, okay? Sabi niya doon sa bata, "Little girl, wake up." Okay? Kasi nag-iyakan na yung kanyang mga relatives. Pero, by those words of Jesus, na-revive yung bata. So, nabuhay siya. So, sabi din ito ni Jesus, "For just as the Father raises the dead and gives them life, even so the Son gives life to whom He is pleased to give it." Okay? So, yan. And then, next, He also said that He will judge the earth when time comes. Okay? When the Son of Man comes in glory, He will separate down the people, okay, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. Okay? These are words of Jesus Christ. So, He is the judge of the earth, okay, at the end of time. So, ito din ay yung kanyang claim. Okay? So, apat yun. Mayroon pa bang ano dyan? Okay, ito. He also received worship as God does. Okay? So, alam niyo itong story na ito, si Thomas, okay? During the resurrection of Jesus Christ, hindi siya naniwala na buhay si Jesus, di ba? So, ang nangyari is, he wanted to see kung nasa yung mga marka ng pinagtakuan ni Jesus. Kaya, ang nangyari dito is, the Lord revealed Himself to Thomas during the time na kasama niya na siya doon sa group of disciples. Nung nakita niya si Jesus, na-convince siya na it is the risen Lord at lumuhod siya at sabi niya, "My Lord and my God." And look at the word, "my God." And then, hindi naman sinabi ni Jesus, "Huwag kang magsalita ng ganyan." Kasi blasphemous yan. Pero, tinanggap ni Jesus yung sinabi ni Thomas. Okay? So kung kayo, makikita niyo yun, parang na-impression nyo, napakali pala ng mga claims niya sa kanyang sarili. That He is God, that He is Messiah. Mga sinabi niya pala yun about Himself. So yung reaction ninyo, brothers and sisters, could only be two things. Either you accept it or you decline it. Walang middle ground. You just have to accept or to not accept. Kung not accept, okay lang yun. Kaya hindi kasi hindi kayo kumbensido. Okay? If you accept also, ibig sabihin, all of these things, okay, pinaniniwalaan. And then the Lord wanted all of us to accept this. Pero yun na nga, yung response nyo pa rin, dapat mag-decide kayo what your response will be. Okay? Maniniwala ba kayo sa claims niya? O katulad tayo ng mga tao ng unang panahon na hindi tayo kumbinsido sa kanyang pinagsasabi about himself. Okay? Brothers and sisters, even the devil, even his enemies, know who he was claiming to be. Diba, merong mga possessed persons during the time na pag dumating si Jesus, yung evil spirit nagsasalita mismo na "Depart from me, Jesus, Son of God." So, kilala nila si Jesus. Okay? And then, si Jesus is a figure in history. Okay? Jesus Christ, the became man, is a figure in history that is different from other religious leaders like si Muhammad, si Buddha, or si Confucius. Okay? Because none of them claimed that they were God. Only Jesus Christ claimed that He was God. At this point ba, meron kayong tanong? I think meron kayong tanong. Okay? Anong tanong nyo? Kasi this is, sabi ko nga, hindi lang ito makukuha, yung pag-intindi nito is the church, will not happen in this one setting, okay, in this talk. Okay? So, mas makikilala niyo pa si Jesus. I think yung question niyo is, sino naman yung sinabi ni Brother Lawrence ng last time na gumawa, is the Creator, di ba? God the Father. Okay? Ito ngayon is God the Son. And in the coming talks, may makikilala pa kayong isa. Okay? God the Holy Spirit. Okay? So I think familiar kayo dito. Lahat naman kayo pala are Christians, diba? Roman Catholic Christians. So yung ating nire-recite sa Mass, I believe in God the Father, I believe in God the Son, I believe in God the Holy Spirit. Ito yung isang pinaniniwalaan natin. This one very fundamental aspect of our faith. The belief in one God in three persons. Okay? Jesus Christ is one of the three persons. He's God the Son. We have God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. It is, kung hindi niyo maarok yun, okay lang, you're normal. Okay? Kasi daw, pag naarok natin yun, parang ang isip natin, parang si God na. Hindi si God na tayo, wala na. God will cease to be if we fully understand that. Pero merong mga attempts, merong mga clues na binibigay si Jesus. Actually, si Jesus mismo ang magpakilala sa three personas na yan. When he went to heaven, sinabi niya na binanggit niya yun. God the Father, my Father, tapos yung paraclete o yung advocate, iiwanan niya sa atin pag wala na siya sa mundo. Yung man. Jesus as man. Okay. So, may mga binabanggit na yun. Ang siguro, para lang ma-imagine niyo yun, this is not a perfect analogy, pero yung the Holy Trinity, okay, it's important pala to understand that if you will understand, if you want to know more about Jesus, importante na ma-understand natin yung Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity daw, sabi, nung narinig ito sa isang homily, ang Holy Trinity, pwede natin tingnan na ganito. Si God the Father is the Son, at yung araw, di ba? He is the Son. God the Son is like the light, yung galing sa araw. Kaya ngayon, alam natin may araw kasi may liwanag. Okay, parang ganyan daw si Jesus. Tapos, ang God the Holy Spirit is something that we feel. Yung araw, pag pumunta ako doon, kainit. Yung warmth na yun, o yung heat, okay, that's comparable to the Holy Spirit. Iisa lang yung lahat. Okay? Yung araw na may light, tapos nararamdaman natin yung heat. Okay? So, it's like that. One nature, one substance, pero iba yung kanilang relationship to each other, iba yung kanilang function. Yung alam natin na may araw, may light, tapos may init. Okay? So, ganyan yan. Ganyan yung isang analogy ng Trinitarian God natin. Okay? So, itong talk natin, I introduced here God the Son. Okay ba yun? So, ang basis natin is God, or Jesus, claiming that He is God by His own words. Okay, Jesus is God the Son, who became man for us. Okay, He is truly God, the second person of the Trinity. He is truly man, having the nature of man, as body and soul. When He existed for 33 years sa mundo. Okay, hindi siya part God, part man. Okay, He is fully man and He is fully God. Medyo, I would understand kung hindi mo tayo masyadong naiintindihan, pero that's the mystery of the persona of Jesus Christ. Okay. So, ang tanong ko, si Jesus Christ ba nag-exist lang noong 2,000 years ago? Nag-exist pa ba siya ngayon? Or nag-exist siya before? Sa Old Testament times, may Jesus Christ na ba? So, ang sagot actually, sabi ng mga theologians, okay, and maybe it's something very broad for you to grasp at this point, pero yung sagot dyan, since God siya, okay, Trinitarian God, Alpha and Omega, di ba si God? So, ibig sabihin, He existed even before His time as man on earth happened. Okay? And even now, He is resurrected and is with God the Father in heaven. He is still existent now. Okay? So, Jesus Christ. Okay. Any question? May question ba? I hope that I did justice to that. Mahirap itong topic na ito talaga, brothers and sisters. Pero, do you have questions? Ano lang? Wala? Okay lang. Okay lang. Naiintindihan ninyo. And, prayer that God's grace will really parang cause us to understand more of His person. Ako, I'm talking here, but hindi ko pa, you would think na dami kong alam about this. Okay? But even myself, I'm still learning more about Jesus Christ. Sometimes, yung personal experience natin of Him is more valuable, it's more important than what we are reading sa mga books na nagpapakilala sa Kanya sa atin. Okay? Sometimes in our experiences, nare-reveal ni Jesus kung sino siya. Okay? Maybe these things, sinasabi ng mga Bible scholars, is not matter to you, pero yung personal effect niya na kayo lang ang makaka-describe. Okay? That is also Jesus revealing Himself to you. And that is what is important. Okay? Pero syempre, yung ating kasi, mga personal interpretation sa Kanya, hindi lang tayo dapat mag-rely doon. But we should also depend on the teachings of the church para din mas in truth talaga yung maintindihan natin about this person. Okay. So that is Jesus Christ. Itong talk na ito is actually composed of 2 parts. So may shocks, 2 parts. Hindi ko pa tapos yun. So that's just the first part, introducing to you who Jesus Christ is, the second person of the Trinity. Tapos yung tanong ngayon, what was His mission? Bakit ganun pa? Bakit meron pang magiging tao pa siya? Hindi ba pwedeng gawin ni God the Father na okay na kay lahat? Magic na lang tayo, tapos okay na tayo lahat. Okay? So, in this second part of the talk, I will share with you some things about Jesus' mission. Ano yung mission ni Jesus? Okay? So, I will start with this slide. Ang mundo daw natin, brothers and sisters, is like a broken watch. Okay? So, hindi lang ngayong panahon, pero ever since the world began. Okay? Tayo doon. So, mula nung simula is, yung ating mundo is ganyan. It's like a broken watch. Alam yung broken watch? Watch siya, alam natin siya, paano siya gumagana ng tama. Okay? So, that's, our whole world daw is like that. Next slide. Paano siya naging broken watch? Okay. Kung functioning yung ating world, our relationships will be perfect. Okay? Walang mga batang nagsosolo, or walang batang na-isolate from their parents, walang ulila. So, ganyan yung perfect world. Ito yun. Okay? This is the functioning watch. Pero ngayon, meron tayong reality na ganyan. Marami tayong nakikita sa ating mundo na ganyan. Broken relationships, maraming malungkot, maraming suicidal, maraming nade-depress. Okay? Maraming nasasaktan. Maraming broken-hearted. Okay? So maraming mga hindi natutupad yung kanilang mga panaginip. Okay? So, hindi panaginip ko ang tabon. Sige siya kung Tagalog, sorry. So, next. Ito, broken world din kasi instead of abundant tayo, marami sana tayong mga pagkain, pero marami pa rin mga naluluto. The world is like that. Okay? Hindi lang ngayong panahon, kundi many generations ago, even before Christ, maraming mga very poor people. Okay? People living in poverty. When in fact, when it is the functioning world or the ideal world, we have abundance. And then the next is, maraming gera. There are so many wars in the world. Next slide, okay? Parati tayong na-insecure na baka anytime now magkaroon ng gera dito sa World War III. Okay? Kasi yung mga territorial disputes, alam niyo naman yung nangyari sa diba? Yung sa South China sa West Philippine Sea. Okay? So, meron tayong mga takot parati. Di ba kayo din, natatakot din tayo, brothers and sisters? Kahit yung sa ating nanunod, kunyari, natatakot tayo minsan pag uwi tayo, sabay na mapisa lang tayo. Tapos nagbabulak ka lahat, matakot ka pa rin na baka pasukin ka sa kisame nung magnanakaw. Diba? So, parating may insecurity. Kahit may kasama ka ngayong lalaki, na sana magtatanggol sa'yo, tapos maglalakad ka sa isang madingog, insecure ka pa rin kasi baka may baka yung lalaki tumakbo agad or madumog kayo kunyari na mas maraming kalaban. So, parating may insecurity sa mundo. What do you think yan yung plano ni God? Parang sabihin natin, napakano naman ni God. Bakit naman niya nilagay tayo sa mundo na ganito? With so much insecurity, with so much bad things happening. Okay? At itong mga problems na ito, we try very hard to solve all of this. Okay? So, meron tayong mga researches, mga bagong gamot na dinidiscover natin to cure cancers, okay, para wala na mamatay. para hindi masakit sa atin, nawawalan tayo ng mga mahal sa buhay. Merong mga peace agreements, okay? May mga negotiations na nangyari sa bawat bansa, okay? And then also there are, may mga binoboto tayong mga Duterte, kunyari, katulad ni President Duterte, kasi feeling natin siya yung makakasolve sa ating mga problema. Pero actually, yung mga problema, hindi yan mawawala lahat. Because the fact is, it's beyond our capacity to do it. Hindi natin yun kaya. Okay? Kahit andyan na si Mayor Duterte, hindi pa rin 100% mawawala yung drugs. Okay? Ano pa? Kahit merong na-discover na kunyari na gamot sa Ebola virus, parating may darating pa na may bagong strain ng virus. Okay? So, nakakapagod, di ba? Nakakapagod yung ganong klaseng mundo. Okay? So, kaya yun, magtatanong yung tao, why is it like that? Bakit naman, Lord? Bakit naman ganito yung binigay mong mundo sa amin? And even, to understand kung ano yung nangyari, we go back in time. Okay? So, ito yung Christian worldview. Ang paniniwala natin is that nung simula, okay, God created this, and talk ni Brother Lawrence last time, kung yung mga design niya nakapunta nung last time, it tells about God creating the universe, created the earth, and put life in it, put people in it. And yung plano niya dun sa mga tao nila ay maganda. Okay? He wanted joy, he wanted abundance, he wanted peace for the world. Okay? Pero, nangyari ito, this happened. Okay? Nangyari is, there was a war in heaven, okay? And then, Lucifer, or an angel, dati siyang angel, okay? He was defeated, so he was banished from heaven. So, walang sa heaven, peaceful na sa heaven. So, he was banished on earth. Okay, so, dito pala napunta si Satan sa ating mundo. So, and then si Satan, nagselos siya doon sa mga tao na ginawa ni Jesus, ni God the Father. Okay? So, ang ginawa ni Satan, he led man to disobedience. Yung classic na kwento niya, yung kwento ni Adam tapos ni Eve, di ba? Yung pinlant ni Satan in the form of a serpent, sa isip ni Eva na i-doubt si God. Okay? Pagduda ka, hindi ka niya pinapakain ng prutas na yan. Kasi, pag kinain mo yan, mas malalaman mo na ang mali sa tama, parang ganyan. And he caused Eve to be disobedient to God. Okay? And he made sin very attractive. Yung mga kasalanan ngayon, very attractive. Okay? Maraming mga morally wrong things that are packaged so well, okay? So pleasurable, na parang maniniwala tayo doon because that is the gawa yan ni Satan. Okay? So sin began to work in our hearts and eventually it separated man from God. Ang man kasi, brothers and sisters, created tayo to be in communion with God. Created tayo, dapat malapit tayo sa Diyos. He created us according to His image and likeness. Pero ang tao, since hindi siya Diyos, frail din yung tao. Sabi niya, ang kasabi, tao lang kasi ako. Okay? Marupok. Ganyan. So, ganun talaga yung nature ng tao. So, nag-take advantage si Satan doon. So, pumasok siya sa puso ng tao. And that disobedience of man is really the cause of the misery of man. Okay? So, pumasok yung kasalanan, pumasok yung evil sa ating mundo. That is why it became like that. So, that is what happened. And then, but God doesn't want us to, ayaw niya iwanan tayo na gano'n, na naghahari-harian sa atin yung evil. So, for many centuries, He sent people, good people, to tell the people then that His love is real. Kung bumalik lang tayo sa Kanya, He will defend us against the evil one. Okay? So yun yung message sa mga prophets dati, yun yung kanyang message. Okay? Na, you just come to me, and I will deliver you from all your miseries. Yun lang yung message niya. Pero nakinig ba yung tao? Nakinig ba siya kay Elijah? Nakinig ba siya kay, sino pa yung maalam yung propeta? Kay Micah, kay Isaiah, nakinig ba sila? No. They did not believe in any of these prophets. But God does not want to give up. Hindi siya susuko. So yung last resort niya is, so he was unwilling to let us perish, yung next bro, he came down. Siya na mismo yung pumasok sa history ng tao, sa mundo ng tao, in the person of Jesus. Okay? So, he became man, God became man in the person of Jesus, of God the Son. Okay? And then, he took the battle with Satan personally. So, it is his battle also. Yung battle natin, naging battle niya, bilang man. Okay? So, he was the sacrifice for our sins. Yung the expiation, yung kabayaran sa ating mga kasalanan. Okay? So, he paid the price for our sins. Through his death, okay, his suffering and death, siya yung naging kabayaran sa ating mga kasalanan. Because only God Himself can really remove us from the hold of the devil. Okay? So, hindi lang yan yung dapat natin i-focus. Kundi i-focus din natin yung naging buhay ni Yesu Cristo. When He was still alive, He became the model of a way of life na para sa atin. Meron siyang mga iniwanang mga teaching sa atin, meron siyang mga pinakitang example sa dapat natin sundan para tayo ay ma-overcome natin yung devil. Okay? So, tinuruan niya tayo that humility is the key. Ano pa? Sinabi niya sa Beatitudes, tinuruan niya tayo to forgive the sins of other people. So, these are important teachings. In-equip niya tayo through His teachings para alam natin kung paano tayo mag-react sa devil. Okay? Kaya parang init mo, parang gusto mo matulog. Malapit na to. Okay. So, and then, ultimately, He paid the price for our sins. Ito, pinakita dito that He gave up His life. He gave up His life so that we may live. And then, akala ng devil, di ba, pamig niyo yung movie ni Mel Gibson, ano ang title nun? The Passion of Christ. Diba yung time na namatay na si Jesus, parang nanalo yung devil, diba? Okay? But really, what happened is, Jesus rose victorious over sin and Satan. This is the good news actually. This is one thing that should really give us hope. Okay? Kasi si Jesus, He modeled the way of life of man. Tapos, namatay siya, but He rose. He rose to life. Okay. Alam niyo kung ano yung implication niya sa atin, brothers and sisters? Kasi ang mission ni Jesus ay hindi para tapusin, okay, or tanggalin agad yung evil. Okay? It was not His mission to remove all our problems. Okay? But He modeled His life para yun yung maging pattern ng mga buhay natin. Okay? So yung buhay ni Jesus, ang implication niya sa atin is, gawin natin. Kaya nga dapat nagbabasa rin tayo ng Bible o inaalam natin yung buhay niya. So we pattern our life sa buhay ni Kristo. Madali lang i-pattern yun, di ba? Because He is ordinary. All of us are ordinary, men and women. So His life was ordinary. Pero kakaiba kay Jesus. All His life, He prayed. Di ba? Nagdadasal siya kay God the Father. Sinunod niya lahat ng sinasabi ng Diyos, ng kanyang Ama. Okay? Sinunod niya lahat yun. He was obedient. And ano yung implication for us? We should also be obedient. Lahat ng gagawin natin, we should consult God. Okay? We should offer it to God. Okay? So yan yung naging modelo. Si Jesus kasi modelo ng buhay natin. And ano naman yung implication ng passion and death? All of us have passion and death. All of us carry our crosses. Kunyari ako, my cross is, I could say that my cross is my ailing father. My father is a stroke survivor. So, siya yung aking inisip. Okay? Siya yung aking, ang cause ng aking sadness. Okay? It could be different for you. Kunyari, ang problema mo sa broken family, wala yung mama mo at papa mo. Or ang problema mo is, wala kang asawa, ganito na edad mo. Okay? Or ang problema mo is, ano pang mga klase ng problema? Wala kang pera, wala kang trabaho. So yan yung ginagawa natin first. That is comparable to the passion and death of Jesus. And sometimes, brothers and sisters, we will fail. Yung walang-wala na. Yung minsan, kunyari, nalulung ka sa droga because of your problems. That is equivalent to death. Okay? Nawala ng dignidad mo bilang tao. Or, ano pa yung forms ng pagkamatay? Another form of pagkamatay is you attempted suicide. Okay? So that's hopelessness in the darkest form. Okay? So, that is actually death. Okay? Pero, kunyari, after nag-attempt ka ng suicide, na-revive ka, tapos maraming support sa'yo, and then na-realize mo that, there's still hope in life, and that is your Easter moment. Yan yung parang resurrection mo din. That is also a patterning of the life of Jesus. Or nagka-problema ka, nagka-cancer, kunyari ang nanay mo, pero na-survive mo at hindi ka nag-give up, that is also an Easter moment for you. You are resurrected. So nakita niyo, naging pattern ng buhay natin, yung buhay ni Yesu Cristo. At yun naman yung gusto niya. Yung ma-realize natin yun, na ako, naging tao, pinagdaanan ko yan, pagdadaanan mo yan, pero kaya mo yan. Okay, so He gave us the good news, and the good news is hope. Okay ba yun? So siguro, kung may malilimutan mo kayo sa talk na ito, yan yung huwag mong kalimutan. That He really modeled His life for us. And of course, He paid the price for our sins. He gave up His life, pero in the end, He was victorious. So Jesus' mission is this, is God the Son who became man with flesh and soul to free us from sin and to open to us the way to heaven and everlasting life with God. Parang napaka-abstract nito, no? Paano kaya yung open us to the way of heaven? So open to us the way to heaven. You can look at that as through yung mga teachings niya, di ba? That is one way of looking at that. Yung pinakita niya sa atin yung tamang daan, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Ito yung, ganito yung dapat mo sundan, hindi ka mawawala. Okay? And he also, may mga words din siya, when you read the Bible, you'll appreciate this more, that our ultimate prize is an everlasting life with God. Okay? An everlasting life with God in heaven. Okay. So, now, ang tanong sa atin is, after all the things that I've said, this is last part of my talk, by the way. So, ang tanong natin sa sarili natin, are we for Him or are we against Him? Okay? We need to choose, and there is no middle ground. So, lahat sa atin na maniniwala sa claims ni Jesus, okay? Share the victory with Him, share this relationship. We'll share the victory with Him, share this relationship with the Father, and in His everlasting life. Yan naman ang kanyang pangako sa atin. If you devote yourself to me, if you come to me, then you will experience all these things. You will share victory with me. Yung problema mo ngayon is kaya mo yan malampasan. Okay? Yung quality ng buhay mo ngayon, kunyari, so-so lang, kaya pang mag-improve yan. Okay? So yung kanyang message. And then, okay, this is a painting. Ano yung painting na ito? Ito yung sa Sistine Chapel sa roof. Yung Sistine Chapel. Yung Sistine Chapel, doon nag-gather yung mga cardinal pang mag-elect ng Pook. Okay? So, itong sa taas ng Sistine, this is a painting of an Italian artist, okay? Si Michelangelo. So, ang title nitong painting na is The Creation of Adam. The creation of Adam. This is Adam, this is man, and that is God. Okay? Tingnan niyo yung itsura ni God. Parang bilis niya, di ba? Para siyang like speed. Kasi si God daw is like that. Sobrang minsan we think God is something that we can grasp in our mind. Pero actually, napaka-vast ni God. He's constantly moving. Yan si God. Okay? Kaya nga, tingnan niyo yung itsura niya, parang magsaslide na agad siya, si God. And this is man. Ano yung itsura niya? Napansin niyo kay Adam? Parang malamya lang siya, tapos ganyan lang. Okay, he's lazy, di ba? That's Adam, yan. Tapos, God is extending His finger kay Adam. Look at this. Okay? So si God, siya na mismo ang nag-reach kay Adam. Pero hindi pa niya makawakan si Adam. Anong tsura ng kamay ni finger ni Adam na ganyan? Okay? So, Bakit hindi pa abutin ni God yung kay Adam? Kusukin natin para maabot yung kanyang kamay. Kasi once this, magkaroon niya ng contact, then we will, even yung isang slight touch lang kay God, we will experience heaven. Isang touch lang goes Almighty God. Okay? Pero hindi yan, mayroong pang space dyan. Okay? Ang interpretation dyan, brothers and sisters, is that God is waiting for Adam to lift his finger para dumikit kay God. Nandyan na yung kanyang finger. So all that Adam should do is to lift his finger. And this is also showing how God respects us as His creation. Hindi niya pinipilit yung kanyang sarili, but we should respond. We should touch this. Okay? So katulad din yan ang gusto kong iwanan sa inyo after this talk, brothers and sisters. Merong space. Itong talk na ito, this is God reaching out to us. There's still space kasi binibigyan niya tayo ng time to respond. So dapat meron tayong response doon sa in-offer niya sa atin na sarili niya. Okay? So it's still all up to us. Okay? If we are going to entrust our lives to Him. Okay? Kumbaga isipin natin na parang meron tayong, ang buhay natin ay parang kotse. Okay? Marilate lang dito ha, parang kotse yung bagong-bago. I-test drive mo. Okay? Tapos, di tulutan mo ba si Jesus ang mag-drive niyan? Or ayaw mo? Kasi baka masira niya. Or baka hindi mo pa man nagagamit ay nabangga na. So, are you going to entrust God to do that for you? So, yan yun. How are you going to respond? So, the brothers and sisters, yung mga sinabi ni Jesus, yung naging buhay niya, yung mga kwento natin kanina, nakipag-usap sa isang Samaritan woman, doon sa, may mga interview siya na sins, yung life niya yun, all of this demand a response from us. So either you are for Christ, we commit our life to Him, or we do not. It's still up to us. Pag sinabi natin, yes, I will commit my life to you, then you should really mean it. Okay? At yung next talk natin will show you how to mean it. Pag sinabi mo bang I commit myself to you, Lord, I will be a Christian, ano ibig sabihin ng pagiging Christian? So that is the trust of our maya-maya, okay? To share. Okay? So that's all, brothers and sisters. I hope you got something from the talk. And if you have questions,